outside him. Holterman out wide and straight up and gone to the lead, about a neck clear. Stormboy, Kitch Challenge and Tamag inside him from Gold Venture a length away. Out wider then Zarovic from Our Floral Prince and Victoria Park when they corner. Kitch Challenge down on the inside. Holterman out wide, lead Stormboy. Victoria Park getting through on the inside and Tamaga's still there battling, and Game Lad has got right through along the inside. Kitch Challenge is tackled by Victoria Park, 150 to go, and Victoria Park took the lead from Kitch Challenge. Wide out here's Ruling Regent coming home well. Kitch Challenge has kicked back and taken the lead again from Victoria Park. Kitch Challenge has won it. Kitch Challenge a half length Victoria Park, and on the outside Ruling Regent.
And Dancehall Dame from the inside, easily bounced out in front from Going Quickly, Flak Jacket, then Foramore rising above, and Hunter Winemaker is going forward in a heck of a hurry, as are Bellbrook and Lucy's Way. By gosh, a few of these keen to lead. And into the back, 1,500 to go. Maloney gets to the lead now on Lucy's Way from Bellbrook, Dancehall Dame and Hunter Winemaker. 2.5 to rising above. Well, it's being run to Suda from On and then Flak Jacket. Length and a half, Luigi the Great, followed closely then by on the inside Foramore. Wide out is Luther, 2 lengths Triple Crown, and then Soup Kitchen about 40 Yobro into length. The Magic stringing out now along past the 1,100, and Lucy's Way keen to run. She's 2.5 lengths on Bellbrook. Dancehall Dame third, Hunter Winemaker fourth and is wide, then On rising above. The speed slowing a little, and then comes Flak Jacket, followed by Foramore the inside ahead of Luigi the Great. A length to Luther, similar margin Soup Kitchen, then Triple Crown, and Yobro and Magic are the joint tail enders. A dozen lengths between them past the 800, and here Lucy's Way is just the leader. Hunter Winemaker going up very quickly on the outside, and in fact Hunter Winemaker runs to the front. Hunter Winemaker a length and a half on the outside. Dancehall Dame and Lucy's Way the inner, rising above, getting closer from Flak Jacket, On, Bellbrook, and then Foramore, Luigi the Great, Luther. A length Soup Kitchen, 3 Triple Crown, Yobro and Magic's tailed right off as they head for home. Hunter Winemaker first into the stretch. A length Dancehall Dame, followed by Rising Above, and Forrester's got the whip on the favourite. Lucy's Way has surrendered at a length the Flak Jacket. Hunter Winemaker the leader. Down to the 200 metres, more than a length on Rising Above, followed by Dancehall Dame and then Flak Jacket. It's still Hunter Winemaker. They can't catch the Winemaker. Hunter Winemaker in no danger. Brad Pengelly keeping it going. It'll beat Rising Above and Flak Jacket decisively. Hunter Winemaker beat Rising Above and Flak Jacket, and then Luther, not a bad run from Foramore, Dancehall Dame, Lucy's Way, On, and then Yobro, Soup Kitchen, Magic, followed by Luigi the Great, and then Triple Crown, and last of all was Bellbrook. Number 10, the winner, Hunter Winemaker, ridden by Brad Pengelly. Riding very well, young Bradley. Fully fledged now. And David Atkins snapped him up for this gelding, and all would be very happy. 10-7-2. Hunter Winemaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for the presentation after the Gippsland Sprint Final in the Mountain Enclosure. VATC Chairman, Mr. Peter Lawrence.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gippsland Sprint Series was first held in 1989. It is a joint venture between the
Warren Williams about to release them. We're all set to go. Stand by. Starting signal given. Chief to be. They're ready.
Racing, Blazing Steel hesitated just slightly near the inside. Chief De Beers fast away. Confiscate and JCO going quickly. Carnelian, Harvey Ladd and Poetic King going forward with Forgotten Hero. Quizas is next on the inside of Happy Star. One to Expressage, and then Keep Chanting in the centre. Monet's Cove. Blazing Steel has drifted back. He's in the second half of the field now. Kidman's Cove and Super Dane with him. Mullagua's about fifth last, just in front of Noise, Jewel Scope, then Mr. Efficiency, and Paul's Folly is last of all. Heading into the first bend, they've got 800 metres to go, and our JCO shows the way. Carnelian second. Chief De Beers is beautifully placed. He's 3/4 of a length away third on the rouse. Confiscate is going up 3 wide. Harvey Ladd is next in the centre. One to Poetic King. Quizas is over on the rouse. Forgotten Heroes off the track. One to Happy Star. Keep Chanting. Followed by Monet's Cove. Blazing Steel giving the leaders 8 lengths as they come to the home turn. Then Expressage. Well back is Mullaguire and Noise on the bend. 400 metres to go. And it's our JCO in front. Chief De Beers getting into the clear at the right time. Quizas is next. Followed then by Carnelian and Harvey Ladd. Then Confiscate and Blazing Steel is into the clear. Here comes Chief De Beers. Beers. Chief De Beers swept to the lead. Mick's gone for home on him with 100 metres to go. Blazing Steel is chasing him. He's coming hard. Blazing Steel. The Chief's in front. Blazing Steel diving at him. Oh, close. Close, very close. Blazing Steel dived on the line. The Chiefs kicked again, and it could go either way. I won't have a pick here. Next in, well, they're well past the post. Carnelia, Mullock.
Now Noble Deed has crossed over to drop down to the rail. As they approach the 600-metre mark in the first circuit here, and the leader was Noble Deed, about a length and a half to in second placing as again. Back on the inside Spirit Level, McFlash was back about fourth. Back on the inside fifth backdrop, and they were followed by Frenzel Rom, and then came over on the inside Daybreak Treat, wider out on the track than My Life, and last of all is Grand Scenic. Linking under the course proper, coming down to the 300-metre mark, and Noble Deed steadies on the inside as again the outer there, 1.5 in front as the pace slackens now by going through on the inside backdrop, up in the centre there with it Spirit Level, and over on the outside McFlash forced to cover ground. Back in behind them Frenzel Rom, and they were followed then by Daybreak Treat. A length and a half further back behind them came My Life, and two away last of all Grand Scenic. The mare Noble Deed shows the way out of the straight. She's controlling the race to this point. She's about a half in front. In second placing, moving after over on the outside as they make the way to the far side of the course now was McFlash, and third placing came Backdrop, who's had a lovely run, as again now back to fourth. They were followed then, but they've slowed right down by Daybreak Treat on the inside. Next over on the outside Spirit Level, 1.5 further back My Life and Frenzel Rom nearly together, and two away last of all is Grand Scenic. Into the far side of the course, and the mare on top, Noble Deed, about a half in front in the Schweppes South Australian St Ledger, and shows the way with 1400 to run, a half clear now, 3/4 McFlash, now a length. In third placing then Backdrop as they quicken up, and further back in fourth spot was as again Daybreak Treat is on the inside, and over on the outside then Spirit Level, 2 lengths to My Life, another length and a half away then Frenzel Rom, and 1.5 last of all Grand Scenic. The mare shows the way onto the side turn, Noble Deed, by a length and a quarter McFlash, third placing a half, 3/4 back on the inside, 1,000 out Backdrop, one away to as again. They're still quickening up, 2 lengths further back to Daybreak Treat, who's centre field, followed then by Spirit Level, hard ridden from My Life, 3 lengths away Frenzel Rom, not travelling at the moment, and neither is Grand Scenic. On the side, 800 from home in the Schweppes St Ledger, and the leader still is Noble Deed by a length. Now here's the run for Backdrop, coming after it. He pushes up in between the mare and out wider McFlash, who's under pressure. The fancied pair draw clear round in the turn from as again, and Daybreak Treat's made a bit of a run, and so has My Life, followed then by Spirit Level. 5 or 6 lengths to Frenzel Rom, and 2 away last of all Grand Scenic, but this mare looks to be travelling sweetly at the 400. Noble Deed, 2 in front. Backdrop on the outside is now laying down a challenge, drifting out to the centre as again, but it's now Backdrop, and on the inside Noble Deed, who's now struggling, and Backdrop, the imported galloper, sailed past the mare. She's not finding a thing, and Backdrop is really starting to open up. Backdrop, well, he was probably a run short for the Adelaide Cup looking at this today. Backdrop's going to cruise in. Backdrop by about 5 or 6. Daybreak Treat is there for the Miners with as again, and deepest to a Grand Scenic. Noble Deed, a very ordinary finish. She knocked right up. Back in behind those then came My Life and Frenzel Rom and Spirit Level, and back there with them too was McFlash, about one of the last ones in. Stand by for the placings.
They're in the mounting yard now for race 7. The weights here: number 1 claims 2.5, 3 claims 1.5, down to 13 claims 1, 14 is 1 over, and 16 is a half over.
Living Health Adelaide Cup.
Jumped at Newcastle.
Heading out now for race 7, the Bone Marrow Research Centre Handicap, on their way to the stalls. Field of 11 to run here. Race 7 is due in 7 minutes. With Rotary's help, Melbourne now has the largest research centre into bone marrow transplantation in the Southern Hemisphere. By buying a bow, the bone marrow bear, either big or small, even more research can be done in the world-class laboratories into the cure for leukemia and other bone marrow diseases. Or register as a bone marrow donor. You never know, you may save someone's life.
Heather's Treasure commenced best over Pink and Grey. Quickly out Little Miss Madam, and Secura Smile is starting to rush forward, showing early speed. Going up one off the fence, Mystery Express ahead of the favourite Ebony Vale, and then Easy Rhythm rushing forward after being caught out there 3 deep. Over on the inside to Prospecting, being closely attended by Bookmaster. Going up between them, Balili Boy trebled wide out on the first corner. They're being followed further back by Born to Smile, and deep out then Scarlet Artist, who can't get in. Star Blessed and Preacher's Wife whip them in. 700 to go. And Secura Smile races to the lead by a length and a half. Easy Rhythm coming across to be second, and a length and a half Heather's Treasure. Then Mystery Express, who's fourth and handily placed at the 600. Little Miss Madam galloping over on the inside, being closely followed by Ebony Vale, starting to pick up ground as they bunch on the turn. Over on the outside, Balili Boy trebled under the whip wide out, coming around them deeper on the bend. They're being followed by Pink and Grey, followed by Bookmaster, and then Born to Smile. Scarlet Artist has been off the track but making ground in the straight. Easy Rhythm joined now on the rails by Heather's Treasure. Heather's Treasure, Easy Rhythm have raced well clear from Ebony Vale, not making much of an impression. Over on the outside, it's Easy Rhythm getting the upper hand from Heather's Treasure. Down the outside, Scarlet Artist ahead of Ebony Vale, but it's going to be an easy win for Easy Rhythm. Easy Rhythm 2.5 lengths over Heather's Treasure. Scarlet Artist was a good run after being deep all the way. Fourth then was Ebony Vale, followed in by Star Blessed, which has made up plenty of ground. Bookmaster, Preacher's Wife next in. Preacher's Wife came from the tail, and then Little Miss Madam trebled. Then came Secura Smile, Born to Smile, Prospecting, Balili Boy, Mystery Express. Last in Pink and Grey.
7 Easy Rhythm, 550, 570 and 550.
Hi, Big Bo. Hi, Big Bo. Oh, you want me to introduce Bo the Bone Marrow Bear? You want me to tell everyone that Bo saves lives, and that if you buy a Bo Bear, all the proceeds from the sale of Bo go to the Bone Marrow Donor Institute to help young leukemia sufferers. Buy Bo for $20 or a lapel pin from any office of the Professionals Real Estate, the Bone Marrow Donor Institute branches, or ring 934-27888. If everyone buys a Bo Bear, they can help save a life.
Christina's come back into 2-1, so it's the equal top pick now with Chow Baby. Moving up. Fleet Forward, Christina are ready. Robley Lass has gone in to join them. Chow Baby is set, and also Tetris. So the field coming into the stalls very quickly. In fact, there's just the last 3 or 4 to come along. My Desmine moving up in company with Tippy, and we await Gilded Saint and Blazing Home. Tippy coming up. So Gilded Saint and Blazing Home will be the last 2 to move up into the barrier stalls. Luke Curry here on Blazing Home, looking to continue a very good run that he's been experiencing. 2 to come up. Gilded Saint is going to be the last to move up into the barrier stalls. Stephen Baster and Leon Corstens combined to win a race earlier in the day. All set. Ready now. Racing, Fleet Forward began well. Christina began reasonably. Out fast as Tippy in the early part, and Chow Baby is going forward with Chippy's daughter on the outside, and they settle down in front of Blazing Home up there in 5th placing. Fleet Forward led fully though, settling into stride, heading towards the 1,000-metre mark, a half length in front of Tippy, and on the outside is Chow Baby travelling 3 wide ahead away third. Chippy's daughter is a length and a half back fourth on the inside. 2 lengths to Blazing Home, followed by Gilded Saint. Next a length and a half away in the field is Christina on the inside of Tetris, and then Nanushka My Desmine on the outside, and Robley Lass just poking up past it to second last. 700 to go, Fleet Forward led. Tippy is second, Chow Baby caught 3 wide all the way. A length and a half to Chippy's daughter, 3 lengths to Gilded Saint, Blazing Home, a half Nanushka. 1 further back is Tetris, My Desmine going up wide. Christina a long way back on the fence, and Robley Lass is last coming up towards the turn. Tippy in the middle, Chow Baby out 3 wide, just take the lead to Fleet Forward. Chippy's daughter has had a charmed run. 3 lengths to Gilded Saint, and Christina getting up on the inside when they corner. Chow Baby the outside leads Tippy. Chippy's daughter called on down the outside, clear of Fleet Forward, and Christina through on the inside of Blazing Home. Inside the 200, Chow Baby out wide in front. Chippy's daughter is trying hard. It's Chow Baby about a length to Chippy's daughter. They've got it to themselves, but Chow Baby, she's handling the going all right. And Chow Baby comes clear to win a length and a half to Chippy's daughter. 6 lengths away third, Blazing Home or Tippy, with Tetris making ground next, followed further back by Nanushka Robley.
Is keen to lead, and it gets away a shade at the 1400, a length on Bargain, followed by Supergrass inside Invitation, and then Toro Admiral Luskin. Over on the fence is Zevantay, about a length further off comes Passive Resistance, 1.5 to Fact or Fiction, and 3/4 to Balmain Boy. As they go to the 1100, and Sinecure leads the way, 3/4 of a length on Bargain. Invitation a handy third, another 2 lengths back on the outside of, at this stage, on the inside of him, Supergrass, and a length further off is Toro. After a length and a half as the speed slows, Passive Resistance, Zevantay, Admiral Luskin, Fact or Fiction, and Balmain Boys last. Down to the 800 marker they go, and the leader is Sinecure, 3/4 of a length on Bargain. Toro in 3rd spot, and 4th is Supergrass, 5th Invitation. A length further off, Passive Resistance, out a little deep from Zevantay, Admiral Luskin, Fact or Fiction, and Balmain Boy. 600 to go, there's no change in the order, and Sinecure being rated well in front by Brad Pengelly. About 3/4 of a length clear on Bargain as they set sail for the judge, a length and a half to Toro, followed by Supergrass. Invitation's lost some ground. He's pulling him out to the centre of the track now, J.A. Cassidy, and Zevantay and Admiral Luskin head the remainder. Bargain hits the front from Sinecure and Toro, then Supergrass. Invitation taking a half an hour. Bargain the leader, Toro the outside, the challenger. Invitation, forget about him. Bargain, they can't catch Bargain at the moment. Now Toro's going to make a big, decent job of it, and he's going to get up and win Toro. Toro in the last 50 put paid to Bargain, and on the line beat him a neck. 3rd place to Invitation, followed by Zevantay, Supergrass, Sinecure, Passive Resistance, Admiral Luskin, and the last 2 home, Fact or Fiction and Balmain Boy. Toro, number 4, is the winner, ridden by
He's holding them. No start. They're ready. I like him moving about. Might and Power stands up well. Boy, the tension. Set now. They're racing. Might and Power began brilliantly off the inside alley. Shindig was a little slow to get going. Yorkie's digging him in the ribs in the early stages to go forward. Might and Power is accelerating up now. Here's Spirit of Oregon coming across from the outside, but he doesn't look a hope of heading off Might and Power. They're at the winning post the first time, and a big roar from the crowd as Might and Power is the leader. Yorkie's fighting him a little bit on the turn out of the straight. 1,600 metres to go. He's trying to get him to relax, and Spirit of Oregon is going to head him off now. It's Spirit of Oregon crossing over onto the rails. Might and Power a length and a half away second. 3 to Summer Bow, followed by Vitaman. I like him. 1 to Indigo. Samojo next on the inside of Sapio. Then Gentle Wind, Marble Halls, Fatal, and Shindig is last of all. Spirit of Oregon takes them towards the back. 1,200 metres out. Yorkie's off the rails on Might and Power, and he's going to let him slide up on the outside of Spirit of Oregon. They're locked together at the moment. Summer Bow is 2 away third, racing on the inside. Vitaman is fourth. I like him is running fifth. 2 to Indigo. Samojo is next. 1 to Sapio. Then Marble Halls, Gentle Wind, Fatal, and Shindig is at the rear. They're about to leave the back and go onto the top bend at the 850, and it's Spirit of Oregon a neck in front. Might and Power is cruising on his outside at the moment. Summer Bow tucked away third on the inside. Vitaman fourth. Then I like him Indigo, Samojo, followed by Sapio, then Marble Halls. Well back in the field is Fatal, but going forward on the outside of Gentle Wind, and Shindig is last of all. We're all waiting, Brian. We're waiting for you to let him go, and he's let him go as they come to the corner. Might and Power given a dig in the ribs by York. He's gone to the front, but he's under a little bit of pressure. He leads by 3/4 of a length on Spirit of Oregon. Coming to the outside as I like him. Indigos is launching a claim out wide.